Hello, Fleet Ready fam. Welcome to Fleet Ready Gaming. My name is Savad, and today we're doing another episode of Patch Note Watchout. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you've watched our previously uploaded video, this patch is a very special patch going on for the 3.18 patch cycle, PTU patch cycle, with a special testing focus. So let's go ahead and cover the testing focus before we get into the actual patch notes. This evening, we plan to run a stress test on the PTU for Star Citizen Alpha 3.18. This is a critical step in our journey towards hopefully opening the PTU to all backers over the weekend, and we'd love your help. Your involvement and feedback have been a massive help thus far. That's why we're kindly asking for all hands on deck to hammer the PTU this evening. We're in the home stretch, and your participation will help us get this one out the door. The stress test will kick off at 3 p.m. or 2300 UTC and run for 2 hours. So this is already passed, as I mentioned in my previous video. Let's continue. We encourage all Wave 2 testers to join in and put the servers through their paces. The more players we have online, the more efficiently we can simulate the live release conditions and identify any potential issues before truly opening the floodgates on the PTU, followed by a swift launch to the live servers. During the stress test, we will be monitoring the servers' performance and stability and gathering feedback from the community. Your bug reports, feedback, and suggestions are incredibly valuable to us and will play a crucial role in the final stages of launch. Yeah, so I haven't heard or read much yet on how the stress test went. Hopefully a lot of people were able to get on and really push that out and really, make those conditions as close to live as possible. And I'm sure, once they do open it to live, we will see whether more work needs to be done or not. But let's get on to the known issues of this current patch. I'm sure a lot of it is the same as what we've been seeing. Who knows, maybe a couple new ones have cropped in. We'll find out. Known issues. Location law. Med guns and multi-tools can be used in Armistice. That's both a good and bad thing. I've definitely known times where having the med gun available to be able to help friends has been much necessary, but as we've seen in previous patches, it can definitely be abused. Same with the multi-tool. Vehicle ASOP. Vehicles may be unable to lift off from pad after retrieve from ASOP. That's definitely been an issue that's been on and off for a long time. Glad to see they're looking into it. For Constellation Multivariant, the Snub Fighter still lacks interaction, making it unusable. Wallace Klim is still missing from Grimhex. Looted ammo clips drop off of players. For multiple vehicles, there's missing audio and sound effects for quantum travel. I've had this one happening for quite some time. Hull scraping, full salvage RMC canisters will not attach to the multi-tools. Scanning is still not showing advanced statistics and details. For transit, elevators and trams are still acting jittery. Salvage, some ship wrecks are giving a no material text and will not let you salvage. Fully loaded C2 landing at Area 18 will result in slow frame rates or crash. When flying near another ship seems to hit an invisible box that kick it in a random direction. That one's been annoying. I've had that been happening for the last few patch cycles for the PTU. Cargo performance. High capacity cargo vessels when loaded can cause severe performance drop both on client and server. For law respawn, if a player is placed into Klesher after being rescued with a crime stat, the player is respawned in the facility still incapacitated. Breach and steal. The target reclaimer October Rising will disappear when you get very close to it, making the mission impossible. For ship commodity trading, selling some of the cargo while the vehicle is stored causes the cargo to show at max inventory capacity. Also, for selling cargo, large amounts of cargo sold at once will cause the transaction to fail, while the cargo will be taken and no money granted. That one definitely needs to be fixed soon. Law and criminality. Stolen cargo does not behave as such and can be sold as legal cargo if the ship with the cargo is stored. I wish that this one wasn't a bug, because it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, criminals need to be, who have stolen such need to be, make sure they go to the no questions asked terminals. And I'm not sure if they've implemented the logic yet to allow for party members to be able to take cargo from a group and be able to sell it on behalf of the owner. That desperately needs to be added, and it seems like this bug kind of covers that issue. Because for miners and salvagers and all these other people that need to have that ability to make multi-crew gameplay more accessible and enjoyable, definitely seems like something that should be a focus. Moving on. Occasionally, some ships are unable, your players are unable to exit the seats. Players are still falling through elevators. Can't wait till they get that one fixed. Lifetime management. Items are not destroyed. The cleanup to persistent limit when in a vehicle or after streaming the area out for 60 minutes. So essentially, people who log out and or their ships are destroyed, their items in the ships are still persisting even though they've been streamed out, meaning that information is still in the back end of the server, clogging it up. Rest stop R&R. The player is unable to call elevator from hangar interiors. I'm still, even with this latest patch, hearing that Lorville at Hurston is having the same issue, so it's not just the R&R stations. Vehicle docking. A retrieved ship delivered to a docking port will be missing collision. That's definitely not good. And for multiple location ASOP terminals, when storing a ship, the ASOP will set the ship status to claim instead of retrieve. I've definitely had this issue several times. It can be frustrating, especially the larger the ship. For Arena Commander, added the Cutlass Steel to AC Dual Battle Royal and Squadron Battle modes as a selectable ship. Glad to see they've added more. I'm not sure if more need to be added. I don't play Arena Commander all that much. In terms of bug fixes, the Rock and Rock DS had their extraction laser fixed to retrieve shards from a harvestable deposit and add them to the vehicle cargo. In terms of mission content and UI, the eliminate each target message has been fixed and will now will not persist after a player's reached the mission location. For multi-vehicle ship and vehicle, Snub Fighter docked to compatible Constellation ships will despawn after several minutes. That's good to see that's been corrected. For the Drake Vulture, bathroom doors were not working. That has been rectified. Also for the Drake Vulture, toggling the salvage beam can cause animation skips and incorrect arm states. Have not ran into that, but regardless, glad to see that has been fixed for those that have. For Stanton Crusader, Security Post Korea, QT for vehicles is currently obstructed if players attempt to use their QT in the vicinity of the station up to a distance of 10 kilometers from the security post. Glad that has been fixed. In terms of multi-vehicle room system, players do not inherit atmosphere of the ship when sitting or laying down in some seats without helmets. Glad that's definitely a good one to have fixed. Not being able to breathe and dying of oxygen, is not getting enough oxygen sucks. And last but not least, fixed actor feature. Attempts to move all can fail. Glad to see that is fixed. That's a nice button to have for the inventory, especially after looting a bunch of stuff. And finally, for technical, we have 3 server crashes fixed. a small amount fixed. Good to see. We still have quite a bit of known issues. Hopefully the stress test that went on today has helped CIG be able to locate what's actually going on with these and be able to get a bunch of them resolved. With the stress test going on, hopefully they have been able to, they'll be able to get it open to the full PTU Wave 3 by this weekend and really be able to iron out these last issues before going to live. Hopefully we'll get live next week. Will be very exciting to finally have 3.18 into the live branch where everyone can enjoy it. And let me know what your thoughts on the stress test was. If you were a part of it, let me know if it was any different than any other PTU patch so far. And overall, your thoughts and possible concerns of it. If it went well, went bad, let me know how it went for you. Well, that's going to do it here with the video tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please consider giving us a thumbs up. It allows the YouTube algorithm to spread our channel around, let people know that we're making Star Citizen content and that, we're looking to get our channel out there. And if you felt like we deserve it, consider subscribing to us. We're a small channel looking to grow to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. We're currently up to 33. And we're looking to grow our community, be able to have discussions like we have talked about today and a bunch more. And so give it a thought. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. We're going to have a couple other videos out tonight, and hope to see you there as well. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.